13-year-old Flora Crawford has been reported missing. She was last sighted 5 days ago with a tall, Caucasian male dressed in black, assumed to be around 60 years of age. Flora is slender, 5 feet tall with blonde hair. She was last seen by classmates wearing a red school uniform. Detectives are still searching for her and any evidence in connection. For your safety, the police advise that everybody abide by an 11 p.m. curfew and report back any suspicious sightings to the police.
Tamara, will you stop slouching around and get to school? You'll miss the last bus at this rate. It's in 5 minutes. You ought to stop being so lazy.
Exactly. The latest bus comes in 5 minutes. Has she not realised I do this every day? I'm not spending any more time than I need to in that prison. Not that she'd understand that.
No, you know the rules, Tamara. You must wear your coat.
You must wear your coat. Does she know it's summer? Of course she wouldn't with that skimpy dress of hers on, most likely to impress Mr. Hadley.
Say goodbye. Mr. Hadley will be here in a minute.
Goodbye, Granny.
It's grandmother, Tamara. Grandmother. Granny sounds so old. Now hurry up and get to school, or I'll have Mr. Darby telephoning again. And don't forget, it's your music lesson tonight.
Rotten music, rotten Mr. Darby, rotten school. I hate it. Why must I go?
Thirteen-year-old Flora Crawford has been reported missing.
Morning, Tamara. I haven't seen you in ages. My, what a lovely coat you're wearing.
Yes, it was a gift from Granny.
From Granny, I see. Will your grandmother be in later? I thought maybe I could pop round for a cup of tea.
No, Granny's out most evenings.
Oh, shame. Well, you will let me know when. Anyway, you better be off, ain't you, sweetheart? Your boss will be along any minute.
Of course. Goodbye.
Bye. And be careful of strange men, Tamara, like that fellow on the news. Very careful. It's dangerous for little girls out there now.
The woman is a bit doolally, but sweet all the same. Wouldn't hurt to fly. Rotten music. Miss Harrison will be gloating of Alice's talents yet again. I'm sure of it. Rotten Alice.
Tamara, come on in. Haven't got all day. I've got Alice's lesson straight after yours today. I need to check on her technique. She's been practicing so hard, you know. She's awfully talented. Quickly, Tamara. We'll be going from last week's.
Rotten piano.
Honestly, Tamara, have you been practicing at all? This is appalling. Try again.
13-year-old Flora Crawford has been reported missing.
I think I'll be cutting your lesson short this week, Tamara. Quite honestly, I've had enough. That must be Alice. She's early. Pack up your things, Tamara. Show yourself out, please. Hello, Alice.
Hello, Miss Harrison. Hello, Tamara. I must warn you two. There's a strange-looking man outside, like the one everyone's talking about. I thought for a moment it was him, and that he would follow me across the road.
A strange-looking man. Do you think we should call the police, Alice?
I really wouldn't worry too much. The man looked pitiful. He just stood there, staring.
Goodness. Okay, well, go and prepare your music then, please, Alice.
Okay, Mrs. Harrison.
And Tamara, please do practice for next week.
Rotten Miss Harrison.
been practicing, haven't you?
He didn't follow.
How was your music lesson, Tamara?
She knows. Miss Harrison phoned her. It was all right.
Miss Harrison didn't seem to think so. She telephoned me. Honestly, Tamara, when will all this nonsense end?
A man followed me, a tall man in a black coat. He followed me from school to my lesson.
What are you talking about? What man?
Nothing. It's nonsense.
Right, that's all right then. You ought to be careful of men at your age. Now, your supper's in the kitchen, so go and hurry off to bed soon. I'm off out with Mr. Hadley tonight. Goodbye.
It's him. It's a strange man. Pretend he's not there. Don't look.
I used to do that when I was a child. Pretend to be invisible. You see, though, when I was a child...
He's talking to me. He's actually talking to me. Can't someone come and stop him?
Rather a lot, and I didn't have any friends. I've seen you before, haven't I? Wending your way to and from a music lesson, I presume piano? I'm guessing, as your case bears no instruments. Now, what is your name, may I ask? Just for reference, for when you become a famous musician?
Don't tell him. Lie. Like a grown-up. Lie. Rosie Hadaway.
Ah, so the case is not your own, as it bears the initials T. N. Primitive people often lie about their name. To give away one's name is to put your identity into someone else's hands, whereas name dropping, that's a harmless habit. Tamara Naughton.
You know my name?
It's on your case. So I must remember the name so that I can tell people that I met the famous concert pianist Tamara Naughton in a sweet shop one day. What a treat it is to eat Sweet, sweet, sweet. What a gift. I take it you do not approve of my singing, madam?
No, I don't. It's hardly the place, is it?
Hardly the place, hardly the place. Why, to listen to someone like that, one would think that we were going to a funeral. Mustn't talk, mustn't laugh, mustn't sing. What a miserable world we live in. Not to worry, Tamara. Tamara! It is extremely rude to browse a shop but not buy.
Careful. I know your sort.
Looking for some change.
Go away, I'll scream.
My dear Tamara, whatever is the matter?
You. I know what you're up to. Now clear off or I'll call the police.
Now, madam, I'm merely trying to find some change for the girl.
Go. You, Tamara, have you never heard the phrase, don't talk to strangers?
I wasn't talking to him.
I think we'd better go and phone the police. I think they'd be very interested to hear what happened in the shop today. My house is just down here. Come on.
But he didn't do anything.
The police said anything suspicious. Now come on, there's a good girl. I'm just down here. Didn't your granny ever warn you about things like this?
No, she's always out with Mr. Hadley.
Well, she should. It's very dangerous for little girls out here. Now come on, I'm just up here. I think we ought to telephone rather immediately, don't you? I'll just put the kettle on and then we can telephone.
It's nice here, so clean.
Well, I ought to have everything nice and fresh. Now, I don't think we should use the emergency telephone numbers. It's not really an emergency, is it? Oh, there are some biscuits in my bag. Would you mind putting them on a little plate for me? There's a dear. And could you put the cups down too? That's a good girl. Oh, you've laid them out so nicely. Oh, the phone's dead. Never works when you need it to, this technology, does it? Harold, you're just in time for tea.
Oh, good. One does like one's privacy. Looks like we caught another one. It's the sweetness that attracts them. Once it's lured them, there's no escape. No chance of getting away.
No, dear. You haven't had your tea.